Hi, I'm Jake from the Iron Neck, and today we're going to work on our phase 1 of our 3-phase shoulder program. We've got Carlisle to help us out here today. So Carlisle's going to pretend as if he is in a sling, so his left arm is going to stay attached to the body, just like we've been in there, right, released from surgery. So we're going to go through quite a bit of work that's going to activate, obviously, the posterior, both sides, and the anterior of the neck, the shoulder blades, and then the complete arm in here, so bicep, tricep, and the rest of the thoracic area. First exercise we have is a look left and a look right with internal and external rotation. So as Carlisle backs up from the anchor point, he's going to go internal and external with his arm. So he's going to lead the way out with his knuckles and come in. And with the Iron Neck on, we're getting a look left and a look right. So this is going to challenge him through the thoracic spine here on top, and then obviously the internal and external rotators, right? Teres minor, teres major, and all the things are responsible there on the subscapularis to internally and externally rotate the big bone in your arm. So still in the sling here, so now we're going pure external now, right? And essentially controlling the internal rotation. Levator scapulae is playing a part here as well on both shoulder blades, and that's going to help us with shoulder blade control, scapular retraction, so that when I do come out of the sling, or when Carlisle comes out of the sling, right, he'll have a bit of control, a bit of strength built in there. So he'll have to turn in. There he goes. So what we've got here is working through cross education. As Carlisle goes internal and external there, the levator scapulae on both shoulder blades are working. And through cross education, those signals come down the spine. They feed both sides of the muscle groups on both sides of the spine. So when he comes out of the sling, it's not the first time those muscles have seen or felt an activation, and that should help and aid in the recovery process. And our last phase here in this internal and external with a look left and look right, making sure he comes all the way across with the chin. So he's going to open up, concentrically internal there, getting a lot of work here on this left side, which is in the sling still. And Carlisle, you'll come all the way around now. So next one we got is a protraction and retraction with a unilateral row. So Carlisle will back up. He's going to extend with his hand and lead with his chin. And he's going to drive this elbow back, pull his chin back, and he's going to smush both shoulder blades together there. So full retraction between the shoulder blades, leading with the elbow. So as he comes forward, this is a big stretch here through the shoulder blades, and then a full activation as he drives the elbow back. And again, we want to drag this other shoulder blade into the picture, right? We want to give it some work to do, so when it comes out of the sling, it's not this big, painful first time that we've used it, but we have some musculature built in. Last one here, Carlisle. All right. We'll come forward a bit now. So the next exercise we have is an isometric hold with the Iron Neck with a tricep extension. We've got a bit of a row in here. We've got internal and external, but we haven't done very much for the back of the arm, which is going to play a role in shoulder stability. So we're going to change this anchor point up high. He'll back up just slightly. And he's going to hold on to his shape here. His chin's going to stay down. And he's just going to extend the elbow now, activating the tricep. The tricep is essentially 2/3 of the musculature in your arm, right? Bicep, and the tricep is a very large section here. So obviously we want that to be nice and strong. We want it to be activated, and it has a big role in shoulder stability, especially as your hand goes into extension. As you go over your head, it plays a big role in stability and overhead extension. We'll go one last one there, Carlisle. So now Carlisle's going to raise his hand up for this next exercise, which is an isometric hold with the Iron Neck and a W row to an overhead press. So as he pulls the shoulder blade back, you can see the arm parallel to the floor. He's going to rotate the knuckles up, and he's going to extend with that tricep now and be really long underneath and short on top. He's going to bring the elbow down. He's going to internally rotate there and extend the arm again. So pulling the elbow back here with the shoulder joint, rotating up, right, and then using all the things that we've activated so far in the previous exercises to create this overhead tension here. The last one, up, extend really long through here, Right head position is really nice. And you're going to return in. Yep. And that's phase one. So that's our phase one of our shoulder rehab. Again, we have 3 phases. This is meant to be strictly for someone that's in a sling. You haven't been cleared to use this arm yet. You're going through quite a bit of rehab still. And the idea here, again, is that we use this non-surgically repaired side in order to help build the education of neuromuscular transmission through both sides.